Hey guys, just trying to fit in here. Gotta let me fit in. I have a battle here against some guy on this 3v chat room. He also has a YouTube, so I'll leave a link to that. I don't think it has any battles on it though, it's like mystery dungeon stuff. So let's get started. I lead with my Kajando, and he leads with a Bronzong, and I'm like, okay, so that's going to use some kind of not attacking move. But, I really don't care, and the Kajando would be the best fodder I have for whatever he's going to do, and so high jump kick does a decent amount of damage, and then my Kajando is now asleep. So that's okay. He decides to switch, and I send out my Chinchilla, whatever, and he decides to switch back into his Bronzong. And I just go for Thunder Wave on the switch, so whatever he sends in will be Thunder Waved. Too bad it was a Bronzong, because Bronzong's already slow. I go out into my Kajando again, just to take whatever secondary move he's going to do. If it's going to be status, then he can't status me. I get a really lucky wake up right here, and I rock slide his Shandera, and he just uses Nitro Charge, I guess hoping that I'd be asleep for a little bit longer. And that's too bad for him. I just go for another rock slide to take him out, and I'm scarfed, so I'm going to be faster, and then I get a crit, so just my luck. Did you know this team is the exact same team as the other one that you guys just saw? It's just I have that Chinchilla instead of Genesect, because Genesect is illegal now. This is a very sweeper-based team. He goes back into his Bronzong and makes me fall asleep again. And now that he's asleep, I go out into my Gengar to take an Earthquake. And now he uses Starmie and uses Psycho Shock because he thinks it would be better. But I knew he would switch out of his Bronzong, so I went into my Zoroark, and he thought I was ready to take an Earthquake, but I was actually ready to take a Psychic type move. So that worked really well. And he's just sad facing now because his Starmie is now down. And the Dark Pulse instead of Night Burst is to keep him like maybe it still is a Gengar, because Gengar can learn Dark Pulse and not Night Burst. So I keep using Dark Pulse, and the Lantern doesn't get any damage at all. I haven't really faced Lantern ever before, but it turns out Lantern has a lot of HP. So still can't do much. He decides to paralyze me and use Heal Bell, which is kind of weird because the paralysis on the Bronzong really didn't matter. And he switches it out and the thing dies right away anyway. So, don't know what he was going for there. I still haven't gotten any para hacks. Right here he tries to substitute stall me until I get some para hacks, and I'm just not giving him any. Like, the only damage I'm taking is Life Orb damage, and I'm a Zoroark, so he hasn't even hit me yet. So let's talk about something. Intro, or HD. This is an HD video. I personally, I say you might as well be in 480p, but, I like, some of you like to kill your RAM like that and be in 720, even though it really doesn't change the picture. I promise you it doesn't. But now you have the option to ruin your RAM in 720p. So, that's cool, I guess. So finally the Zoroark goes down after I get, my first para hacks while he's at 1 HP. And I go out into my Chinchilla and just use Sweet Slap, which would be freaking great, because his substitute fades on the first one, and then I only hit 2 times. Chinchilla, what are you doing? You couldn't hit one more time. I'm just so sad right now. But that's okay, because now I can go into my actual Gengar, outspeed it, and just use Shadow Ball. I was hoping to use Chinchilla for at least a little bit more, though. Since this Gengar is, I believe, more powerful than the Zoroark, it's going to take out the Lantern, where Zoroark might have left it at, red HP. he goes out into his final Pokemon, a ballooned Zoroark, and I just take it out with Focus Blast and win. If you guys have any ideas for intros on this channel, because you see, like, I don't even have ideas on my original channel, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll make an intro for this channel. Woohoo!